Wajara Wesoga, where are you? Where are they? These are only two. Simon. Simon is there.
Kisha.
Luangu, where are you? Benedicto, where are you? Oh, you are representing him. Okay. Then there is Wesonga. Wesonga, yes. Hey, we rely on you. Food, we need good food. So agriculture A minus apana, wacha tupate A. We have to give quality food in our constituency. Computer science, we have Singola Daniel, Kevayo Boys, B+ of 74. We have Kipkeboy areas, Augustine, that is 73, B+. Kipkeboy, you are coming the second time, I'm noting that. Then there is Adlea Lysadrovich, that is Kevayo, 73, B+. The computer.
Principal Wandeti DB.
Principal Wandeti DB.
Na mtahiniwa mmoja wa computer. Tafadhali.
These are people of internet online. ICT. The girls. How do we leave our ICT with only the gentlemen? Girls, let us, that is where to go in the 21st century. We can't allow the men just to go for the computers, and we are not. That is Maxwell.
Principal
Maxwell. Okay. Wafula Evan, you are there. And then Stada, you are there? Yes, you are there. Okay, let me call music. Waibach. Luce Mwalese. Augustine. 54% C. Nakumija. Breda. Music 53 C. That is Augustine. Then Beatrice Kael. Mukuyu. That is 53 C. Where are they? Luce. There is Nakumija and then Beatrice Kael. Where are they? Music. Music, you are doing us a road deal. We can't have the first grade at C. Wana Musiki, where are you? Si mufanya vizuri tupate A, because C, if it was the quality grade, that is now C. That is, we are not actually taking the point there.
Principal.
Business studies. Wanabiashara. Montali Calvines, Luanda, Omondi, Jego, Maturu. At least hapa tunaenda sababa, tunaenda vizuri hapa. Wanabiashara.
Principal Chair, Lugari Kesha, Business.
I think with the top three, seven schools, can the director of studies of those schools come forward so that you take the award to the teachers? English, position 2 in English is Archbishop Nyaga Girls. Position 1 is St. Cecilia Mautuma Girls. 8-1 C-. Position 2 in Kiswahili is Luandeti DB with 5.77 C. Position 1 is ABN with the 367 C. D plane. Position 2 is the Archbishop Nyaga Girls. 2.8367 D plane. Position 1 in mathematics is Luandeti DB. 3.232 D plane. Quickly, let's give them the envelope to take to the teachers. And Mukasa Girls, 2.933 D plane. Quickly, 933 D plane. Quickly, I want the bachelor for. We want to move fast, please. Physics. Physics, position 3 is ABN, Archbishop Njenga Girls, 4.1786, D+. Position 2 is Musembe, Holy Family, in physics, with a mean of 4.2308, D+. And position 1 is St. Paul's Lugari, on a mean of 4.4286, D+. That is physics. Quick, move faster, move quickly because of time. Chemistry, position 3 is Archbishop Njenga Girls, 3.75 D+. Position 2 is St. Luke's Makanda Boys, 3.9306 D+. Position 1 in chemistry is Makukuni Secondary School, 4.0952 D+. Quickly, directors of studies, move fast. We are the engines in our schools. You tell our students to move by running. We are moving to history and government. History and government, position 3 is Archbishop Njenga Girls, with a mean of 6.2647 C. Position 2 is Mayoyo. Mayoyo has a mean of 6.5 C+. And position 1 is Foresto SA, with a mean of 6.7333 C+. Directors of studies take the envelopes to the teachers. Geography, position 1 is Kivayo High School, on a mean of 5.9493 C. Position 2 in geography is St. Luke's Makanda Boys, on a mean of 6.75 C+. Position 1 in geography is Musembe, Holy Family, on a mean of 6.7917 C+. Directors of studies pick the envelopes. CRE, position 3 is Kivayo High School, on a mean of 5.2589 C-. Position 2 is St. Cecilia Mautuma Girls, on a mean of 6.2941 C plain. Position 1 is Archbishop Njenga Girls, on a mean of 7.4133 C+. Home science, position 1, home science is Luandeti DB, on a mean of 5.6667 C. Position 2 is Foresto SA, on a mean of 6, mean grade C. And position 1 in home science is Luanda. Is it Luanda Lugari? Luanda Lugari. Position 1 in home science, on a mean of 8. That's a B-. Art and design, there were only 3 schools. And out of the 3 schools, Majengo is position 3, Kivayo is position 2, Archbishop Njenga is position 1. For that one, we are awarding only 1 school because they were competing only 3 schools. So the school number 1 is the one taking the envelope. Agriculture, school number 3 is St. Mukasa Girls, 5.0 C-. Agriculture, St. Mukasa number 3, 5.0. Number 2 in agriculture is Chenjeni Secondary School, 5.2 C-. School number 1 in agriculture is Mayoyo, with a mean of 5.8, grade C. Naona director of studies ABA anajicheka hapa. Jicheke kabisa. Haya, computer studies. School number 3 in computer studies
is St. Augustine Milimani with a mean of 6.7143 C+. School number 2 is Maturu Secondary School with a mean of 6.7143 C+. And school number 1 in computer studies is Mount Thomas Secondary School on a mean of 8 B-3. The next school is French. School number 1 in French is Luandeti DB with a mean of 6.6 C+. School number 2 in French is Immaculate Heart on a mean of 6.6667 C+. And school number 1 in French is Kivayo High School on a mean of 7.333 C+. Luandeti is number 3 in French, followed by Immaculate Heart, followed by Kivayo number 1. Yes. Music, they are just 4 schools. Music, they are out of the 4 schools, the best school is St. Luke's Lumakanda Boys. Music, the best school is St. Luke's Lumakanda Boys out of the 4 with a mean of 4.5, which is a C-. Business Studies. School number 1 in Business Studies, school number 3 in Business Studies is Mayoyo Secondary School with a mean of 5, C-. School number 2 in Business Studies is St. Augustine Milimani with a mean of 5.2143, a C-. And school number 1 in Business Studies is Archbishop Njenga Girls, 5.8152 C plain. Business Studies school number 1 is, number 3 is Mayoyo, number 2 St. Augustine, number 1 ABN. Now that brings us to the end of schools and their performance in subjects. We move now to the last category. The last category we wish to release are the category of schools. We have 3 categories of schools. In the constituency, we have extra county schools. We have extra county schools, we have county schools and sub-county schools. For the extra county schools, the top 3 out of the 7 extra county schools, position 3 is given. We have 9 county schools in the constituency, and the top 3 county schools, school number 3 is Hando School. Hando School on a mean of 2.8917. School number 2 in the county category, we have Munyuki Secondary School with a mean of 2.9697. And school number 1 among the county schools is St. Augustine Milimani on a mean of 3.4259. Now, the sub-county schools are the majority. The rest of the schools are actually sub-county schools. And the top 3 sub-county schools, position 3 is taken by Musembe, Holy Family Musembe Secondary School on a mean of 3.4011. School number 2 among the sub-county schools is Mayoyo Secondary School on a mean of 3.6429. And school number 1 among the sub-county schools is Lwandeti DB on a mean of 4.0052. Thank you very much. That is what we had to release. We really want to appreciate all the candidates for accepting to take this examination within a very short notice. We appreciate all our teachers who set the exams, who marked the exams under very challenging circumstances, and we have the results. I want to appreciate all the principals. They had to go an extra mile, release the teachers for the marking of these examinations under very difficult circumstances. We really appreciate you, Kesha Lugari, Kesha Sub-County. There's a demand for overall ranking of schools. And of course, we have the organizing committee that really supported us. Top 10 overall. Top 10 overall. Somebody to give me quickly. Top 10 overall. Somebody to give me quickly. Top 10 overall. Position 1, we have Archbishop Njenga Girls on a mean of 4.8227 C-. That is extremely low, far below average. It is totally unacceptable. We must go back home and work on a serious note. School number 2 is St. Cecilia Girls Mautuma on a mean of 4.1569 D+. School number 3 is Lwandeti DB on a mean of 4.0052 D+. School number 4 is Kivayo High School on a mean of 3.9511 D+. School number 5 is Mayoyo on a mean of 3.6429 D+. School number 6 is St. Luke's Lumakanda Boys on a mean of 3.64294259 D. And school number 8 is Musembe Holy Family on a mean of 3.4 D. School number 9 is Bishop Sulmeti Girls on a mean of 3.2877 D. And school number 10 is Foresto SA on a mean of 3.2768 D+. I want to really appreciate our servant number 1, the very honorable MP Lugari Nabwera Nabi, for ensuring that this has happened, the first one of its kind. God bless all of us. God bless Lugari Constituency. Thank you.
Wewe anastahili mlipuko mmoja mzuri kabisa, tuandae mikono mipana kabisa, tumpe moja. Asante sana. Mgeni wetu wa heshima, mdhamini wetu anaomba ya kwamba tubadilishe tu ratiba kidogo ili afanye mambo mawili makuu. Sana mwalika aweze kuja, tafadhali. Atapinda tu kidogo ili afanye, na anapokuja tumulipulie tu moja.
Asante msimamizi wa ratiba, ndugu yangu, rafiki yangu mpendwa, Mheshimiwa Maungu, viongozi wote, nimeomba tulifanye kitu kidogo hapa kwa sababu ya mawingu. Siku ya leo pia I wanted to give the opportunity the education fraternity that on this ground, on this day, during this auspicious occasion, we are also going to launch a very important document in the development of Lugari called a strategic plan. We are also going to launch a very important medium called website where you can interact with me, interact with anybody within the constituency as we move forward the wheel of development. At this point, our guest of honor, you will allow me to bring the consultant who put together our strategic plan to take us through what is our strategy in the next 5 years. Then, after him, it's taking a few minutes, 5 or so, we are going to bring our administrators for the website which we are launching. We have an opportunity for Engineer Maungu to launch for us. Why am I choosing this to happen on this day? Both documents, both launches are not possible without education. The driver of a strategic plan is education. The driver of a website without education, can you communicate to the world? So education for me is everything. My brother, Musa Chibole. I know the MCAs, many of them know Chibole. For those of you who don't know Musa, Musa and I have a relationship. We started the county government of Kakamega together. At one time, there was a governor, deputy governor, Musa Chibole and Nabina Bwera. I used to run all the ministries as CEC used to run all the ministries as the chief officer until we recruited people. He is very well versed in matters development and very well versed in strategy. Musa, please take us through what is this animal called Lugari strategic plan.
Asante Mheshimiwa na mgeni Mheshimiwa Dick Maungu na viongozi wa aina mbalimbali, walimu na wanafunzi. Hamjambo. Mimi nitakuwa mfupi kwa sababu vile mmeambiwa, baada ya kulaunch ile website, kila mmoja wetu atakuwa na nafasi ya kupata hiyo website electronically, na unaweza download na usome kwa in full. Yangu ni kuwapatia tu brief, niko tu na slides 3 mheshimiwa, ambazo nitatumia. Kwanza, hii ni strategic plan ya mwaka wa 2022-23 mpaka 2026-27, miaka 5. Na katika kuweka hii plan pamoja, kuna vitu kadhaa ambazo tulizingatia, na hizo vitu I was waiting for some display.
If you don't mind, you can come this way so that you follow.
Rudi kwa page nyingine ya kwanza. Ndio naweza kwa upande huu. Sasa vile mmeambiwa, ile kampuni ambayo ilitumika ni Pixel Creative, na kuna vitu 6 za muhimu ambazo tulizingatia katika kuweka hii plan pamoja. Twende next slide. Huu ni mpango ambao unaweka pamoja ile maendeleo tutazingatia kwa miaka 5 inakuja. Na katika kuweka huo mpango pamoja, hizi ndio vitu tulizingatia. Ya muhimu ya kwanza ilikuwa ile tunaita public participation. Kuna public participation ilifanywa Lugari yote mwezi wa Januari. Na ile maoni yote wananchi walipeana tulizingatia. Pili, tuliamua kwamba tufanye research. Wengine wenu outputs kutokana na research ziko hapi. Tatu, tuko na ile tunaita national, county and constituency standards. Unapotarajia kufanya kitu, lazima kuna standards fulani ambazo una aim. Kwa hivyo tukaamua tuzingatie zile national standards. Wakati mwingine pia tulienda na international standards ambazo we need to achieve. Na pia tukawa na nafasi, kwa sababu tulikuwa na data ya Lugari yote, kuweka pamoja na kuchukua averages, tupate zile standards za Lugari, ndio tu ile ambayo tunataka kupatisha. Ni wakina nani wako below? Kuna ile vision wako nayo, kuna ile vision mbunge alikuwa nayo ya Lugari. Lazima tumsikize, tuone anataka kupeleka Lugari wapi, si ndio? Vile vile, kwa sababu hatufanyi kazi in isolation, we must also check what is the national development framework, what is the national development direction. Tulizingatia hiyo pia. Tukaja tukaangalia zile projected resources ambazo tunatarajia kupata, kwa sababu unaweza panga tu pande moja, na kama huna resources hutaweza kutimiza hiyo maendeleo. Tukaangalia projected resources, na mwisho tukasema kwamba whichever way, lazima tuhakikishe kwamba development iko na equity, yani imekuwa katika kona zote za Lugari. Hizo ndio vitu 6 za muhimu ambazo we considered. Next page. Wakati tulifanya public participation, tulipata proposals nyingi sana kutoka kwa wananchi. Zilikuwa karibu 500, mheshimiwa, karibu 500. Lakini mnajua wakati mnafanya strategic plan, it is about prioritization. Sindio? About prioritization. Sasa ukipata kuna nyingine ambayo ulikuwa unatarajia lakini haiko, please understand that there were other priorities which were superior. Tuko pamoja? So, but using those considerations we have said, we had 8 themes or 8 sectors that we agreed na mbunge na CDF committee. Na hizo 8 themes, so ya pili ni security, ya tatu ni environment, ya nne ni social support, ya tano ni youth, sports and culture, disaster and emergency, road infrastructure, alafu capacity building for CDF Lugari. It's important because otherwise you will not be able to implement this, isn't it? Those are the sectors, and I have out there the total projects we intend to implement in those 5 years are 354. You can see the importance that we are putting on education, that a third of those projects ziko katika elimu. Tuko pamoja? Na imekaza katika year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. Tusiwe na wasiwasi, kwa sababu iko mtu hapa ako na wasiwasi kwamba mbunge atarudi the second time. Iko mtu. So hata zile ambazo tutaanzisha mwaka wa mwisho tutaendelea nazo. Sindio? Development is a continuous thing. Sasa hivyo ndio tumedistribute hizo projects katika those sectors. Next page tafadhali. Tukuje mahali ya pesa. Education total budget ambayo tunatarajia ni karibu shilingi milioni 800. Na hiyo milioni 800 ni zile pesa tu ambazo tunatarajia kutoka kwa CDF. Tuko na usaidizi ambao tunatarajia kupata kutoka kwa development partners and partnerships. Hizo hatujaweka katika the amount. The projects are there, but the money is not included in this. So this is just the CDF. But you can see, kulingana na hii, education is taking actually 50% of the resources. Sawa sawa? Hii nimesikia wakati tulikuwa hapa wananchi wakipongeza mbunge kwa sababu ya ile uzito anaweka katika education. Katika hiyo uzito pia na katika kuanalyze zile needs ambazo tuliona, tukaona kweli education needs to have that level of resources. Kuna pia vitu mpya. For example, CBC. isn't it? Anytime unaanza kitu mpya kama hiyo, you will find it will drive quite a bit of resources kwenda upande hiyo, mpaka wakati ule ita stabilize, ndio sasa ita release hizo resources kwenda kwa sectors zingine. So hivyo ndio tumefanya distribution ya hizo resources na tumeweka uzito mwingi. Na tunatumaini kwamba Mheshimiwa Nabii atatumia all brings our members of county assembly pamoja na county government. Kuna vitu tunatarajia kutoka huko. Tunatarajia huko ambayo it is not reflected in this one. Nikifikia hapo, nataka kushukuru bunge kwa maoni yako. Nataka pia nishukuru CDF kupitia chairman yuko hapa kwa ile nafasi mmetupatia. Nashukuru sana. Asanteni.
Tunataka tupatie, where are the books? Where are the documents? Tunataka Mheshimiwa Maungu aanzishe rasmi strategic plan.
Basi tumepata kusikia vile ambavyo consultant ametuonesha mipango ambayo iko katika Lugari Constituency kwa miaka 5 ambayo inakuja. Yetu ni kuomba Mungu kwamba mipango ambayo iko ikamilike jinsi ambavyo imepangwa. Sikali mbo. Basi tungependa kwamba officially declare and launch the strategic plan of Lugari Constituency for the year 2023-2027.
We finalize with our website. Who is presenting the website? Quickly, 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 quickly.
Good evening, everyone. Today we have come to the world is a global village where you can access information at the click of the button. Lugari constituency has been put on the global village. So today we have our constituency website. As you can see from the screen, that is the home page. It's about Lugari.
With your phone,
Yeah, it's about Lugari. You can even log in with your phone. Our website link is https://lugariconstituency.com. So that is the homepage of Lugari that has details about sub-counties, Lugari sub-county and Matete sub-county. All that information you'll get on our website. It has the vision, mission, and mantra of our constituency. On that homepage, you'll see your MP, your very serious, dedicated, workaholic MP there that is giving you a welcome note to all the information in the constituency within his jurisdiction. You'll see then, if you want to know that you cannot share what you don't have, our MP has great passion for academics. You'll see we have academic qualification for our MP. He is very learned from what you see there. He even has a postgraduate from Geneva. He is learned both from within and outside. He's an international material. We also have his employment history, with the latest being Lugari Constituency Member of Parliament. Next, on the homepage, we have about Lugari. About Lugari, where I told you, it covers about the composition of Lugari, Lugari sub-county and Matete sub-county with the sub-locations, locations, the population of those provincial units. Everything about Lugari is there at the click of the button. Then next we have the departments in Lugari. Departments in Lugari. Departments, you see, we have education, ICT, and public communication, where at the click of the button you'll get to know all the schools in Lugari, their acreage, their infrastructure in those schools, the population of students, the amount of money they receive from the ministry, you'll get at the click of the button. Then we have infrastructure, and that's economic and planning, where you get all the budgetary allocations of all the undertakings in your constituency. That is the departments. You can just, yani unadunga tu hapo, and then unajua kila kitu kuhusu constituency yako. Unabonyeza. So next, you see, we have information about our workaholic MP. You see there, it's talking about MP, his passion for education and the kids, his inaugural stakeholders conferences. You see, he does not even fear having a spade and doing, you see your MP. It's all the information about our patron as at now, our MP, who is our steward as at now. I'm particularly interested, you see the projects, he's addressing students at Holy Family Msemba. His fear for God is displayed there. Several projects he has launched. I remember that one was the groundbreaking at Mahuhuni, a CDF project. And you see, our networker, 40 Network, who was abroad on a mission with his fellow parliamentarians with the horn speaker. This shows that our MP is connected both in Lugari, outside Kenya, inside Parliament and outside Parliament. What an MP, a super MP. You see, 4G network. Nani kama hii imeenda, hii ndio very imeenda. So next on the home page, the next we have the words. Lugari Constituency has jurisdictions both politically and administratively. So politically we have 6 wards. You can see if you want to have information about Mautuma ward, it's MCA, it's community areas, the information about the MCA Charles Senyona. If you want to know information about Chevayo ward, the community units, the sub-locations, the location is there, Rwandeti, Lumakana, Chekali. Nowadays you don't have to go to a head center and be lied about. You just, at the click of your button on your smartphone, Android phone, and you'll get the information. And funny enough, something we are so special to have our MP. He has his contacts there. Then the next, you also have a map. If you're lost, you can go to Google Map through the website, and it will direct where you're supposed to be. Then next, then we have the Elimu link. Elimu link. In Elimu link, you'll have all the information pertaining the education activities in your constituency. Like the results you've just released now, they'll be online on your website. The academic villages, they'll be online on the website. All the information about your school's performance, the well-researched past papers for examinations, they'll be online on the website for revision. All the of the examination marks, the subject statistics, your best performance, it's online on your website. Saizi hakuna kusema mbona sijui nani anafaa niambie, enda kwenye website, pata information, then ask for accountability or compliment your MP. The next we have the services that are provided at our website. We have bursary forms. We have been doing it manually, and maybe along the way complications arise. But in future we'll be applying online. You get your bursaries online, you apply, you submit online, and it will even help the administration to cut on the cost of printing forms, and you'll get feedback online. We are becoming digital. Then we have careers. Any available career in Lugari constituency will be posted there so that you get. Then we have emergency services. If you want to get any information, the contacts, there is a school is burning, you want to communicate, you will have that opportunity to interact there. Then on the website we have the just launched strategic plan right now. I know copies are not enough. Please go there, bonyeza, download your copy. Make sure you have a copy to know what should happen in your constituency. Then follow up, kwa sababu ile yote projects zinafanyika kwenye huko, intakana ikuwe ni project wewe unataka, wewe umesema, wewe ufanyiwe. Isipofanya ufuatilie mbunge wako, mwambie kulieka kwa strategic plan, mbona haujaifanya. Tusikwetu wa kukosoa kama tujasema ile tunataka. I think for today there is contacts, some important contacts that you would wish to communicate. Kama upati mbunge pia zitakuwa hapo kwa website. Mock results zitakuwa kwa elimu link, ziko hapo hivyo nimesema. Ziko, wakati mnakuwa mkisoma mlikuwa mnaona tulikuwa tuna display already uploaded. Otherwise, thank you. On behalf of NGCDF Lugari, on behalf of Lugari constituency, on behalf of our MP, I want to give him the power to declare the website official and functioning.
Enyewe hii imeenda. Hii imeenda, sio? Going by what we are seeing today, I must say that Lugari iko mbele. Na ukweli ni kwamba hii imefanya namna gani? I want to declare that the website for Lugari Constituency is officially declared and open for public scrutiny.
Asanteni sana. You can continue with your program.
Asante sana mbunge wetu, mdhamini wetu, mgeni wetu wa heshima, mhandisi, kwa ile mpangilio miwili maalum. Wapendwa katika makutano, sasa ni saa 9 kamili. Kaka Usundwa Chenjeni, uwe tayari tafadhali, tusikize Kiingereza uje uweze kutuelekeza. Tunaomba tuanze sasa unenaji, na wanenaji munene kwa ufupi ili hizi baraka za manyunyu zitupate hapa. Kaka Usundwa, chukua usukani. Tunaposhiriki hapa ili tuweze kuelekezana, nafasi ya kwanza ni kesha. Tafadhali wenyekiti ni wawili, kuja muweze kutufungulia ule ukurasa wa unenaji. Asante.
Asante MC, mgeni wetu wa heshima, our beloved member of parliament, all other elected leaders, our DCC, SEC, Chief Public Officer, Kakamega County, all other guests invited, our students, good afternoon. Let me take this opportunity to introduce I'm Kea Enoch, Principal Mahanga Care and Kesha Chair, Matete Sub-County. We have brought here 17 schools. Let me introduce to you our chief guest, our students, Matete Sub-County students, wherever you are, kindly wave to our chief guest. We brought here about 200 students. Let me also invite the directors of studies, wherever you are, kindly stand up and wave to our chief guest. Directors of studies, we have 17 of them. Thank you. Principals from Matete sub-counties, wherever you are, kindly, thank you so much. We have 17 of them. Today, we have released our results. This exam was set by our teachers, as Madam said, qualified NEC examiners, marked by our own teachers. I want to congratulate our teachers for turning up to mark this exam. We, however, had some challenges here and there, as we have learned our MP is easily accessible. In the process of marking, we encountered challenges of transportation. Mheshimiwa, we have only 3 buses and they were booked. We went up to Kakamega not to get buses, up to Bungoma. The last day we had one of our bus that was overloaded between Kavrengu and Maturu, but the situation was handled well. We want to thank Mheshimiwa. Mheshimiwa was reached and he communicated to us, and I want to thank you for that. Mheshimiwa, we want to thank you for the journey you have taken. It all began when we had a consultative meeting at Foresto, that is Salvation Army headquarters. You talked to us about your vision. You encouraged us to have villages in April where we conducted everything, and I want to thank you, Mheshimiwa. You are accessible. You called me and Chair Lugari to Park Villa, and you wanted a common examination to be done, and Mheshimiwa, we have done it. I want to thank our teachers who came up to mark the exam, and I want also to thank the academic team of the principals for the work well done. I know you have worked tirelessly. And Mheshimiwa, when we look at this, good results are very expensive in terms of time. We want to ask our students, can you invest your time in academics? Mheshimiwa, we need physical resources. If we can have good resources, when you look at our 18 national schools, they are in Central and Kiambu County, all of them equipped. I happened to learn one school when I was doing my research. It received 150 million from the government to improve on infrastructure. Mheshimiwa, if you can invest in physical facilities, and that is why I'm joining hands with others to say this categorization of schools, let it go, because it is this categorization of schools that brings imbalances. We would like the resources to flow. Lastly, Mheshimiwa, we need you to handle the issue of human resource. Our schools are strained. They do not have. Our boards of management have turned into employing of teachers, spending a lot of money. This money is supposed to go towards the non-teaching staff, but now we are sharing this money, the non-teaching staff, with the teachers that the boards have employed. We want to ask you, you are members of the Education Committee, let the Teachers Service Commission employ enough teachers. When they were recruiting the CBC teachers, most of our schools lost the best teachers. The teachers whom we had invested in heavily went to the primary, to the junior secondary, and we are really still struggling. We want to ask Mheshimiwa, as you go back to Parliament, kindly talk to our Employer Teacher Service Commission to have more teachers posted to secondary schools, because most of them went to junior secondary. Lastly, Mheshimiwa, with this kind of collaboration, the future is bright. Let us work together to ensure that the child of Lugari constituency get the right, whatever that they deserve. And we are asking the students, do not let us down, work hard. When you work hard, you are helping us principals also, Mheshimiwa, to know that the principals are behind him. I want to say, Mheshimiwa, the principals of Matete sub-county are behind you. We are going to support you on all your development projects to ensure that they succeed. And when they succeed, all of us, we shall have succeeded. Thank you, and may God bless you.
The chief guest of honor, Engineer Dick Maungu, the patron and servant number one, Member of National Assembly, Mheshimiwa Nabii Nabwera, the DCC, ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Makoha. I'm the principal for Resto SA Secondary School, and Chair Lugari Kesha. May I, ladies and gentlemen, have the pleasure and privilege to kindly introduce. We have the large team of Director of Studies who have worked round the clock to ensure that we have results to release here. Let me just ask them to stand and wave at the guests. Director of Studies, Lugari. Just stand and we'll be able to wave. Tuwapigie makofi for the good work they're doing on schools. Number two, allow me to request principals from Lugari sub-county to kindly stand. Kindly be upstanding. Mheshimiwa, we have a total of 34 schools in Lugari sub-county, and we are 100% represented. May we just wave at the guests. Mheshimiwa, I wish to also recognize we may be having in our midst principals who are education stakeholders who have decided to join us on this very important occasion, but may not necessarily be teaching within Lugari constituency. If you are there, please just stand so that we may recognize you. Thank you. We really appreciate the team. I'll make some very brief remarks. First of all, our guest of honor, sir, allow me to take this very early opportunity to congratulate our area member of parliament on his official launch of the strategic plan and website for our constituency. Mheshimiwa, we are grateful and we are happy about the vision that you have for Lugari. Number two, as we release these results today, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to also appreciate the teachers, the examiners, the principals, and all those who are involved in the entire exercise. Allow me to inform this gathering that the entire exercise has been funded by none other than our Member of Parliament for Lugari, Mheshimiwa Nabii. So we are grateful as principals for your support. Tupige makofi mazuri for that work. I am aware, Mheshimiwa, today you have been able to reach our teachers, those who have excelled. They have received a reward. And as Kesha, we really appreciate you for that effort. Very briefly, ladies and gentlemen, I think Lugari constituency on matters education, as principals, as education stakeholders, we are indeed lucky to have you. Because for the first time, Mheshimiwa, all orphans in this constituency are assured of an education because of the bursary we are giving to all total orphans. We also wish to appreciate you for having established classes in schools which are fully sponsored by CD. So we really want to appreciate you, Mheshimiwa, for that very good work. I wish to promise you, I know the results today may not be what we expected. Actually, they are not what we expected. We know we are looking for quality grades. And I want to speak on behalf of the principals here that, Mheshimiwa, we're going to work hard to support your vision and realize better grades. Let me get that assurance. My colleagues, can we assure our Member of Parliament here? You have it, Mheshimiwa. We're going to support you and work. For the candidates who are here, we are saying we have not performed well. We have disappointed Mheshimiwa. But two things about that, Mheshimiwa, those results are a genuine results, not results manufactured from the computer. Kwa hivyo hizo ni zetu. We are working on it, and we want to assure you, come end of the year, we will give you the quality grades that you have asked us to do. Candidates, let's promise Mheshimiwa the A grade, the quality grade. Just cut up your hand if you're going to achieve the A. Beba mkono tu Mheshimiwa aone. That is your commitment, that's your promise. Thank you, and you go out and work for it. Finally, as I finish, Mheshimiwa, because of time, allow me to talk about just two things. One is concerning the circuit projects, which we were privileged as a sub-county to have benefited from that funding. Quite many projects were done in this sub-county and constituency, and we are glad that we're given those projects. But Mheshimiwa, I want to speak on behalf of these principals that the quality of work was far way below standard. Most of the classrooms, the floors are very bad, and some of the contractors were borrowing materials from us, and substandard work has been done. So we wish to request Mheshimiwa that kindly make a follow-up so that the contractor can be able to come and complete that work before official handing over is done. Otherwise, the work, Mheshimiwa, it is just bad. Vibaya tu sana. And we know it was partly funded by World Bank. And when you talk about World Bank, we expect the quality to be better. We are privileged to have the two members of parliament being members of the Education Committee. And we are glad that they are very active on matters education. Mheshimiwa, we have challenges when it comes to funding of co-curricular activities. And as Kesha, we have proposed and requested that the money being sent to secondary schools for running of activity is far way too low. So instead of the ministry giving us and asking for the same, we are requesting that let that money be channeled directly to the Ministry of Education, and we allow them to run activities, co-curricular activities, without falling back to schools. It's a big strain to us, and we wish that you kindly pick it up as our Member of Parliament. Thank you. May God bless you. Mimi najua ya kwamba kama principals of schools, let's talk about these achievements when we are having wazazi wetu. Najua tusipoongea unaweza letewa kitu kingine. So let the parents know what the Member of Parliament is doing, and let us support him so that together we shall grow Lugari sub-county, Lugari constituency. Long live Mheshimiwa, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Makoha David. We now want to request our teacher unions, if they have got representatives, and be very brief, please. Representatives, if they are there.
Thank you. Our guest of honor, sir, Mheshimiwa Nabina Bwera, all the other leaders from Kakamega County, my bosses, the principals of Lugari constituency, my colleague teachers, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Damari Siamani. I am the Vice Treasurer of Kupet, Kakamega County, and as I stand here, I'm the voice of teachers. So I would like to thank you, Mheshimiwa, because you have education as part of your agenda for this constituency. And today we've launched the strategic plan, and I'm sure center of that plan, there are teachers, because teachers are the drivers of the plan. Teachers are of the constituency exam. and I called you. We talked to our leaders, the principals, the heads of Matete and Lugari, and we resolved the issues. And going forward, everything will be okay. We want to thank you for that. Na pia mheshimiwa, wakati tunafanya hii kazi, kama kuna kakitu pale juu, sisi kama walimu tuangaliwe pia. Kitu ikishuka fikie pia, tutashukuru. My second agenda, mheshimiwa, you sit, both of you, I've had you sit in the education committee. Hao walimu, wakati Nancy Macharia anakuja mbele yenu anawaambia ya kwamba walimu wote wamepewa promotion, ya kwamba there is no teacher who has not been promoted. Walimu wako hapa, unaweza pata statistics kutoka kwao. Walimu wanaumia, wamekaa more than 20 years without promotions, and it is demoralizing. Haiwapatii nguvu ya kufanya kazi. Tafadhali ukirudi kule kwenye committee, angalia matakwa ya walimu ili pia sisi tuwe na nguvu ya kusukuma hili gurudumu la elimu. Lastly, mheshimiwa, hii shule iko na ombi moja. Tunatumia generator hapa kwa sababu stima imekatwa. Shule haina capitation ya kutosha, and therefore kuanzia kesho wanafunzi wa shule na walimu watakuwa gizani. Tafadhali kabla tuondoke hapa tuangalie pia. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Do we have not representative? Okay, in the interest of time, let us request TSC sub-county directors, Matete and Lugari.
The chief guest, our area MP, my name is Muhadi Edward, representing the TSC director Matete. Nina mambo matatu tu ya kusema kwamba wanafunzi watuondolee results mbaya. This exam has hit us below the belt. It has exposed us so much. Walimu, kindly do what we usually say. Let's get the best results we can. Pili, kuna mtu alisema MP alikuwa wapi? Nataka kuomba msamaha kwamba sisi ndio tulikuchelewesha. You would have become an MP long time ago and taken us where we are and even further. Thank you so much.
Lugari. So as the TSC directors come, finish, let's have the Director of Education Ministry.
Okay, thank you. Our chief guest, our member of National Assembly, principals, students, good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Nancy Cheluget. I'm the sub-county quality assurance and standard officer, but I'm standing in for the sub-county director of education, Ministry of Education. I want to begin by giving the apologies from the sub-county director of education, Madam Iguatai, and also the CAPSHA chair. They have attended a regional workshop in Busia. I'll be very brief, and we know the reason why we are here. We are releasing the exams. And before I look at those reasons or why we are here, I want to appreciate our area MP, especially education sector. Hata nikianza sitamaliza. You have really supported us as an education sector. And not only supporting us, but providing quality education, which is actually one of the goals, which is very important. Your availability. It is just the other day when I saw you celebrating with our girls, APN and Bishop Slumeti, in county ball games. We really appreciate that. Continue working for us. Oh, wasichana wanataka kupiga makofi. Can we clap for our area MP? That is a very good gesture. Very, very good gesture. I also want to appreciate you for the exams for the county. That is the constituency exam. Now, I want to say that there is an improvement from the last year, the last exams which was done in the constituency. And being an officer in quality assurance, what we value more is value addition. And indeed, there is value addition in this particular exam. I remember the last exam, it was done by individual schools. And that is why we could get number one with 36 points. Number one in a school, scoring 36 points. But with these common exams, I think we have added value to what we started from. So congratulations, let us continue with the same spirit. I also want to congratulate you because of another improvement, conveyor marking. Sometimes we don't get the true results when we have our teachers marking their own exams. They are tempted maybe to give wrong marks. But with the conveyor marking, we are getting the true results of our constituency. And at that point, I want to own the exams. Done by the DOS, should be done by our students. It requires collective responsibility. Otherwise, we may not realize good results at the end of the year. The DOS, you are the mentors. You are the mentors of these learners. You are the engine of these learners. You are supposed to mentor them and guide them. And because the results are not very good, I want you to psych our learners. Let us psych them. It reminds me of initiation ceremony. Sale vijana karibu waende jondoni, tuna psych our that it will be well. So although the results are not very, very good, we still have the opportunity to psych our learners so that at the end of the year, we can realize good results. Now, to our learners, education is the only opportunity to empower you in future. We also say that education is the only equalizer. If you don't work hard, that empowerment you will not realize it. So we need to work extra hard. We have a number of distractors which may affect our learners. One of them is absenteeism and so many other distractors. And we avoid all those distractors and work hard. We are only left with about 3 months for us to sit for KCSE exams. Otherwise, as an office, the results are not good, but we are hoping for the best, and we know you are going to make it. So learners, can we work hard? Let us learn, relearn, and unlearn. Tuko pamoja? Let us learn, relearn, and also we unlearn. And by so doing that, we'll discover so many things which we have not learned. And we can now transfer the notes to the exam question. Otherwise, I want to take this opportunity to thank our visitors, the chief guest, our member of parliament, and all the guests. May God bless you as you continue. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Matete.
Our honorable member of parliament, the chief guest, the advisory committee, education advisory committee, principals, teachers, students, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Jai na wauma. Okay, so I'll be very brief. First, I thank I'm Sylvester Wanjala. I'm a senior education officer from Matete Sub-County. I'm representing the Sub-County Director of Education. We are at Busia for a regional meeting. I would thank the committee and the MP for organizing for this event. These exams have done a lot. They have opened our eyes. They have shown us where we are and where we have to go. From it, we can judge ourselves, and we know now that we still have a way to go. Mheshimiwa, most of these challenges, see, in our second students, they emanate from the primary level. At the primary level, if people have not been well prepared, then those problems are transferred to the second level. You get that in our primary level, still a lot of challenges in administration of the education. They lack resources, they have a lot of challenges, irresponsible parents, and they contribute to the problems that we look at or we are shouldering at the secondary level. At the secondary level, we also still have a lot of challenges. Even the lunch program that parents have to cater for, it's still a challenge in most of our schools. And that one, sometimes you get that it keeps our students on the way always, which delays the coverage of their syllabus. I don't want to take long, but I would just, sometimes, Mheshimiwa, we lack what to say. But we appreciate for what you have said, you have done for us. It is a good one in Lugari. May you live long. Thank you very much.
I'd like to make some announcement. Our top 10 students, our top 10 will have lunch with the guests. For the teachers concerned, you prepare them. Then too, we like to recognize Seraki for doing the analysis for us, wherever they are. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Jaluo to take over from there. In the interest of time, you'll know what to do.
Asante sana, our chief guest, Engineer Maungu, our servant number one, and none other than our Honorable Member of Parliament, the Chair of Kesha, the invited guests from the county government and the local, the national government, all principals, wanafunzi wetu wote, hata wazazi ambao wamekuja, mlembe mwezi, mlembe hand. We came here to listen to the chief guest. We came here to get the advice from the Honorable MP. So we want to take the least time possible to listen to them. Allow me to introduce members of the Lugari Constituency Education Advisory Committee for introduction. The DCC will wait. You will have your time. The members of the advisory committee. We have Kesha, I've seen Kesha. We have Kepsha, they have gone out. We have the sub-county education officers. We have World Vision, the manager was here, he left. We have Professor Nasongo, he sent an apology. We have Dr. Wasena, a member. We have Mr. Machimbo, a member. We have the principal, Lugari Diploma Teachers College. She gave me some message. We have the principal, Chevayua TTI. He sent an apology. Our chief guest, our Honorable MP gave his vision about the education service he wanted to serve to his people through an advisory committee. Then when we had 2 or 3 of the meetings, I found myself being the chair. I'm called Dr. Jaluo Murunga, a member of this committee. And your dream future to our teachers, especially the DOS. We had the Academic Village 1, and Dr. Wasena carried out feedback from the students. We are implementing that. Do these results give us our inner selves? I taught Kiswahili at one time. Those days I taught. na kuna msemo wa Kiswahili, gwiji atanisaidia hapa, labda imebadilika, ya kwamba mficha uchi hazai. So yale matokeo ambayo tunayo, huo ndio uchi wetu, huo ndio ukweli. We go back to the drawing board. We want an A, we want an A, we want an A. On behalf of our council, I want to invite Chief Officer Pascal Were, a teacher by profession, a principal by qualification, to say a word. Then we invite the DCC. This is not our day. It's the day for Engineer Maungu to talk to us. Chief Officer.
Our guest of honor, our area MP, my employers, members of the County Assembly, and administration, my colleague principals, our students, good afternoon. I think I'm very happy, and I really want to thank the colleague principals that what we are doing for our community is very important. And as the Dr. has said, I am an escapee principal just about 8 months ago. And from the results, I think we are moving in the correct direction. And I just want to encourage. Mheshimiwa, I am a political observer. I'm very happy for the first time that the area MP of this area and the MCS, you are working together. Mheshimiwa, tafadhali endelee kutembelea pamoja. As one of you, I'm very happy. I think we shall achieve quite a lot. Then lastly, my colleague principals, I come from county government of Kakamega. I'm an employee. I'm in charge of public works. And I want to request that those very many good constructions that we're doing in our schools, my office can assist. Kindly have the plans and have those plans approved, so that whatever will be constructed will have the structural integrity, so that when our children are using them, we are sure that they are safe. We have engineers in that department. If you request, I will release them, they will come and assist. Kindly do so. Thank you so much. My name is Pascal Kisawere. I come from this community. I come from Mapupuni. And please, any one of you would like to get the services from the Office of the Public Works, come to Kakamega. The offices are next to the prison. Thank you so much. Mheshimiwa, thank you.
The offices are next to the prisons. Asante. As we finish, we want to promise our Honorable MP that through the Council, your vision for the education of Lugari Constituency is delivered. Be sure that it will be delivered. We have a program for the primary schools, which will be starting from next week, and I'm sure by August, something will be done and will be seen to have been done from the primary section. We want to assure all students that the academic village 2 is on its way, and it will be survival for the fittest as you qualify for the academic village 2. It will not be a walk in the park, and we are ready for it. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, our MP, and thank you all the stakeholders for helping the advisory committee to take Mheshimiwa's vision in matters of education to the next level. Allow me to invite the SCC in the House to make remarks, invite the DCC, invite the MCS, Honorable MCS who are here, and then invite our Honorable Member of Parliament. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chalua.
Chief Guest, Member of Parliament Engineer Maungu, our Member of Parliament Lugari, Nabi Nabuera, all MCAs who are here, Ngao Fraternity, Kesha, Chairman, Principals, and all education officials who are here, the students and the pupils who are in this forum. Good afternoon. Hamujambo. Mimi naitwa Philip Koima, naibu wa County Commissioner, Senior Deputy County Commissioner Lugari. Nimekuwa hapa nafikiri siku 3 siku 4. I'm only 3 or 4 days old in this sub-county. Lugari constituency, as it is now, we are aware, is a constituency with 2 sub-counties, Lugari and Makete. And my colleagues are also here. So let me take a few seconds to introduce the Ngao team, which is here. Tafadhali Ngao na ACC wala hapo wote hapa wakuje. Waseme tu jina kwa ufupi. And also Matete, Madam Pamela Mudhoni ako hapa.
Amjambo wote, Wilkista Muyoka Baraza, naibu wa Chief Koromaita, asanteni sana.
Amjambo nyote, Mpapale Julius, Chief Chekalini, thank you so much.
Amjambo wote, Penina Mudhoni, ACC Matete, also representing the ACC Matete, who is away. Accept his apologies, thank you very much.
Amjambo tena, jina langu ni Mbinya Wambua, ACC Lugari Division. Tutapatana kwa ground. Sawa sawa? Yes.
So nafikiri tuko na officers wa county government. Do we have any officer, county government of Kakamega? Please come and introduce yourself.
Sa Mkambe Job Huma, community admin, Itumbu Chekalini Ward. Thank you.
Asante sana hiyo team yote ya Ngao pamoja na county government. We are working as a team to deliver services to the citizens of Lugari constituency. First and foremost, I want also to appreciate and thank you for the warm welcome which you extended to me as I moved into this constituency and the Kakamega County as a whole. Previously, I worked in Bungoma, and I've also worked in various other stations in the Republic of Kenya. I've been in service for over 20 years. So we want to thank all the stakeholders who are here today, particularly the schools and the principals, and the area MP for mobilizing this very critical and important function today. And all of us were aware that the education sector is the nerve center of the national development of this country. And that is the reason why the Kenya government and even the county governments also allocate more than 30% of the national budget, over 500 billion shillings, which is over 30% of the budget is going to this critical sector. We are also aware that the parents and all the stakeholders have also made huge investment in this sector. So as you also made a commitment, the students and the people who are here, that you are not going to let down the leadership which is here, particularly led by the Member of Parliament, Nabi Nabuera. So we want to have it as your word, and that you are going to improve the academic activities. Of course, the result we have seen here is not impressive, But as we enter or we go to any battle, the secret to success is always the member of parliament, Honorable. And is pioneering in this constituency. Of course, with this strategic plan, the stakeholders are going to be brought on board, all of them, and of course we are going to see an honest collaboration and partnership. So ningependa tu kuhakikishia Mheshimiwa mbunge pamoja na chief guest ya kwamba sisi kama ngao pamoja na maafisa wote wa usalama tutasaidiana kuhakikisha mission yako imeweza kufaulu na kunawiri. Na pia kwa sababu wakati huu approach ile tuko naye ni all government approach, ambayo inamaanisha sisi tunafanya kazi kama multi agency katika shughuli zote za serikali ya kupeana huduma. So naamini kwa siku zile ziko mbele tutaweza kufanya kazi pamoja na kuweza kufaulu zaidi kushughulikia wananchi wa Lugari. So sababu bado ningependa wasi na kuomba mweze kuniunga mkono kukaribisha Mheshimiwa Nabii Nabwera, mbunge wa Lugari, aweze aje hapa mbele. Mheshimiwa Nabii, MCS. So MCA wa Chekalini. MCA, karibu sana, asante sana.
Asante. Wageni wetu wa heshima, Mheshimiwa Engineer Maungu, mbunge wa hapa, Mheshimiwa Nabii Nabwera, viongozi kutoka ngazi ya kitaifa, viongozi kutoka ngazi ya county, principals around, walimu wenzangu, wazazi na wanafunzi, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asante. Mimi naitwa Kwoma Titus. Mimi ndio MCA wa Chekalini, pale ambapo tupo sasa, na tumetembelewa na wenzangu. Itawapa fursa wawasalamie, na kwa sababu hatuna wakati, they'll be very brief. Waheshimiwa, tafadhali. Naomba mnene kwa ufupi. Hao wananchi, hao wanafunzi ni watovu kweli kweli. Asante.
Our chief guest, a member of parliament from Rwanda Constituency, our area MP, Honorable Nabii Nabwera, the schools represented around. Hamjambo. My name is Nibo Richiri. I come from this sub-county, born and raised here I went to the same school with the Member of Parliament. We sat on the same desk. We actually kula viboko same. And I want to talk to my girls and boys here that this is your time. Our time is over. Don't look at us and say we did nothing. It's for you now to change the world. And this one, it's a personal decision that you as the girl or the boy today, when you go to school, remember that it is you. The decision you make as yourself will determine your future. So if you think that you can do something as a group, a mistake as a group, you'll be counted as you when you leave that institution. It's time to change Lugari. Kindly wake up, my daughters, wake up, my sons, so that when we come here next year, we'll be celebrating the victory you'd have brought to Lugari. So thank you so much for the teachers. I know you're putting in your best. We congratulate you, we honor you, we know you are sacrificing. I know a teacher in Alliance and a teacher at Chekalini going to the same school. They all want to see you excel. So it is you to assist our teachers on what they're doing. Others, congratulations, Mheshimiwa Nabii. This is a good progress. And I think, as they say, he imeenda. God bless you.
Our Right Honorable Mheshimiwa Nabii Nabwera, our guest of honor, Mr. Dick, from Member of National Assembly, the administration, walimu, wazazi, pamoja na wanafunzi. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Wanafunzi, najua mmechoka, si ndio? Nataka msalamiane, mwambie tuko pazuri. Just greet each other. Salamia mwenzako, mwambie you are in a good place.
Good. Mheshimiwa Nabii, you have made an history. Since we got independent, and even here in Lugari, this is a kind of history that you have made. And I believe that this is the beginning, whereby mali tunaenda, kweli kila kitu imeenda. Hakuna kitu inarudi nyuma. With that initiative, Mheshimiwa Nabii, I, as the MC of Mautuma Ward, I'm fully supporting you 100% about education. And on top of that, I'm very proud because I've had my school from St. Augustine, Cecilia, Mautuma, and almost all schools are here. Sindio? Wanafunzi wa Cecilia wako wapi? Wanafunzi wa Augustine wako hapa? Si tutakutana nyumbani tuongee kwa bedroom. So that next time when we'll be here because of Mheshimiwa Nabii, hawa mashule wengine hawa watuone kwa view sasa. Sitakuwa sawa sawa? God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mheshimiwa.
Our honorable guest, Mheshimiwa Diki Maungu, ambaye ni mheshimiwa wangu wa kule Bunyore. All protocols observed. My names are Grey Moi Amutete, MCA Lugari. Me, I'm very proud, and I think this is the first event that the Mheshimiwa has taken initiative of doing it in Lugari here. I really appreciate Mheshimiwa. Thank you very much, and I assure you that we are totally behind you. And if your father tells you that you follow this direction and you go the other direction, will you be a good child? So our father has directed us that this is the direction we shall follow you, and everything you will be doing, we shall be behind you. Thank you very much.
Asante. Our chief guest, Mheshimiwa wetu Mheshimiwa Nabii Nabwera, watu wote na wasalimu hamjambo. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. I'm Dan Mokwami, MCL on Ndeti Ward. Today I feel honored and I'm also proud to be in such an event. Mheshimiwa, congratulations to the students who are here na wamepata grades zenye tunatamani. Pia nasema congratulations. Wale ambao bado wako chini, we want to encourage you ya kwamba as we prepare our tomorrow, This is a time to work hard. Na pia we know that we are all interested to improve our main mark, but we also focus on quality grades. That is why, Mheshimiwa, sijui what you are doing, what you are planning, but mimi wale wanafunzi have identified 4 from Lwandeti ward. We have 3 from Lwandeti DEP. And by the way, Lwandeti DEP, you made me proud. I'm happy. And that is why, principal, I don't know where you are, mandazi ya watoto ya Monday, mimi ndio nitanunua shule mzima. Number 2, the 4 students that scored, we have I think 2 with B minuses and we have 2 with B play. Hawa watoto wote Principal Lwandeti na Principal Mayoyo Secondary School, whatever is left for them to pay at school, msiwasumbue, hiyo nisumbue mimi. Jambo la mwisho, Mayoyo Principal, nitahakikisha tumeleta mjumbe because mmeleta jina yenu wenyewe on the map. We must come there to appreciate you people. Asanteni sana.
Thank you. Our chief guest, Engineer Maungo, our area MP, our principals present here, all our students and our other visitors, good afternoon. First of all, I want to appreciate all schools that participated in this exam. And of importance is the fact that teachers and even the students, you have accepted this as your results. It's something very good. And I want to really appreciate anybody, including even those workers in those schools that have supported these students. I feel proud when I stand before teachers and I know my senior is here who gave me an opportunity to go and buy. Madam, I'm very grateful. We worked within the Department of Math and I see you excelling. I want to say, Madam, thank you. I have only one thing to say. Mheshimiwa, our area MP, when we were still young and we were in the same situation, in the same classrooms, where our learners are, we used to believe that we have subjects that are boosters. I have really looked at the results and I'm just shocked. There is a school, I looked at it very keenly, with an entry in CRE. I'm not saying that CRE is a booster. It's also a very serious subject. But if you manage as a school to register students, that's an optional subject, and you manage to score or you maximize the number of E's, then to me, it doesn't make sense. Because you had an opportunity even to select a different subject. Am I making sense? You had an opportunity even to choose another subject, but you decided you want CRA. Please, do the best. With those few remarks, I want to really appreciate, but Mheshimiwa, there's something that we shall have to do. When I was still a teacher before I came to the Hoho girls, we must work on the tail. We shall have Lokoko, we shall have so many schools at the top, but if we cannot manage to work on the tail, Mheshimiwa, it's something that we must really work on. So I was proposing, Mheshimiwa, that maybe we shall be shining as a constituency, not as a particular school. Thank you.
Guest of honor, our area MP, Mheshimiwa Nabina Bwera, Head of Education Department, students, good afternoon. My name's Bernard Mlama, MCA representing Lumakanda Ward, and also the Deputy Majority Leader, Kakamega. I want to take this opportunity first to appreciate the efforts of our guest of honor to travel all the way from Luanda to Lugari. And the key thing, we are talking about education. Mheshimiwa Nabi, we are together in matters pertaining education. And I think I want to take this opportunity also to congratulate you for the best and the best you're still doing about education. Me, I'm proud of a one-day school from Lumakanda Ward, and that is Munyuki Secondary School. I think when we were rolling top 10, there were 2 students. I think number 8 and number 9. Penye mko msijali, mimi najua mkupewa zawadi walipea number 1 na number 2. Hiyo niliweka tu kwa bahasha, mimi nawapea saizi ndio tuachane. Mheshimiwa Mbunge, we are talking of Munyuki Secondary. It is the same Munyuki Secondary Kakamega High School walituibia baada ya siku wafunga mabao. So Mbunge, ninataka uangalie kwa makini. We want to appreciate that Munyuki Secondary in a different way. We can go there. They have a very bad football pitch. Mheshimiwa, as much as they are doing good in education, we also need to promote their talent, and that is football, because they are defending champion in Lugari Constituency. We can do them a football pitch to the standard of that of Ogungu or that one in Lumakanda Township. Na pia mwalimu wa Sulumeti ni head teacher nimemwona hapa. As much as we did so good to footballers in Archbishop Njenga, and they are going for a camp before the regionals, we want to adopt the 6 badminton champions from Sulumeti also to join the Archbishop Njenga for that camp before the regionals. Sitaki kuongea mengi zaidi. Kwa upande wa elimu, Mbunge, mimi nilianzia chini. Mimi nilikuachia wewe secondary na mimi nikasema nianzie hapo chini. For primary school, mtihani wa mwisho, I will be supporting the top 3 in every primary school. Niwapatie box ya kujoin form 1 wakati wanamaliza mtihani wao. Then again, niko na project ya appreciate walimu wa primary, na kwa kila best subject mwalimu wa primary nilifanya mwaka jana wenye walifanya mtihani. This year tena naifanya tena. Na Mbunge, naona hiyo budget ikienda juu. Nikipiga mlango yako, niombe nafasi ya wewe kuniboost uniboost. Niko na 14 primary schools na kila mwalimu anafanya vizuri kwa subject yake ikiongoza, ninampatia kondoo aende afuge nyumbani. And we have a total overall best subject in my ward, tutakuwa tunampatia ng'ombe wa maziwa. Na mheshimiwa, unajua hii mshahara yetu mlitufieka tunakula karibu 86. Tumeleta huko, simtuangalilie tu, waturudishie kwa ile ilikuwa. Si ndio? Ndio nikifanya hiyo budget ya zile kondoo napatiana plus ile ng'ombe napatiana, kondoo peke yake it's coming to 86,000. Na mshahara napata 86,500. Sasa ndabaki na kitu kweli? Sasa Mbunge, tukifika kule, Engineer Maungu, naona uko hapa. Nini mshikane na mbunge wetu, nini mnajua vile mtatuchezea. Nini mtusupport, mtusaidiane pia pale kwa Senate. Tunataka tukikua kwa ground tuwakilishe hao wanafunzi fully na pia walimu wetu. Ni hayo tu, muweze kubarikiwa.
Asante Mheshimiwa. Mheshimiwa, ningependa kusema maneno mawili matatu kwa ufupi. Mheshimiwa, when we were in that conference room, I was a little bit scared where you were asking about how many A's. You don't get A's at this level. You get A's when you are sitting for national exams. And me, I'm very sure, Mheshimiwa, we are going to get a number of A's from a number of students. And I'm insisting on that as a teacher. those P plane you are seeing, and even P minus, their potential is if if we put in a little bit more of effort. Mheshimiwa, mgeni mheshimiwa, you people you sit on the on the Committee of Education at the National Assembly. We've had emphasis on the early child, and I'm not opposed to that. In fact, I want more emphasis. But you've left out boys. There's a problem, and I know these teachers can confirm to that. We are based in Kakamega. When you look at Masinde Muliro University, it has a higher population of female students compared to male students. That's an indication ya kwamba we need to do something about the boy child. Then, hao wenzangu, mheshimiwa wako na tabia mbaya. I've hosted them here, wanaongea maneno ya mashule ya kwao. Hii msembe ingekuwa mbaya wangekaa hapa. My colleagues, you risk being sent away. Wakati mwingine mkija hapa mjue vile mtaongea. Msiongee porojo kuhusu sisi. And mheshimiwa, and you are aware, where we are doing very well academically. Hata hao watajipiga kifua, tutawaonyesha. We have a committed student body here. We have committed teachers. Hata chair wa board, mmemuona, she's very, very committed. Na hata sitaki kusahau Bishop Njenga. Najua mheshimiwa, wakati walisoma Bishop Njenga, Mheshimiwa Pius alikuwa ananikejeli. But Bishop Njenga is in Chekalini. But he has been raising some concern. Shule yenye imepata hii 32 nafikiria inatoka kwa Mheshimiwa Pius. That's why he was lamenting. Jambo langu la mwisho, Mheshimiwa, to address the mean school. We must address the kind of grades we are getting in mathematics. We must address the kind of grades we are getting in English. We must also address the kind of grades we are getting in Kiswahili. If we get it right in those 3 areas, it means hutapiga kelele. We are going to have kazi nzuri. So as we have those academic villages, vile Pius alisema pia, hizi shule za chini we must address them. Ndiposa wasiachwe nyuma sana. I think tukifanya hivyo, we are going to get it right. I'd like to assure teachers ya kwamba we are committed to help those students who have fee challenges. We are normally fair. Like for me, I target wale wanafunzi ambao wazazi hawajiwezi. We try to keep them in school, and we hope that if we do that, the mid score itaenda juu. Nataka kumaliza mheshimiwa, najua ulete uhusiano mzuri kati yangu na Pius. Pius was teaching in St. Joseph and I was teaching in St. Anthony. Hizo shule mbili, St. Joseph High School walimu wa hizo shule mbili hawapendani, wanafunzi hawapendani. So that rivalry ameleta tena. I know you'll bring peace. I would like to take this opportunity. Mnakumbuka makofi ya Nyayo? Nataka tusimame, twange makofi ya Nyayo, tumkaribishe mheshimiwa, naye atasongeza hii program mbele. Tuko tayari? Nimesema tusimame because I want you people to relax a bit. Najua mumekaa kwa muda mrefu. Muko tayari? Hawa wanafunzi hawako tayari. 1, 2, 3. Mheshimiwa, karibu.
Kenda wa mzungu mwana mkatumi Kihali wende kuisu wafula Mwana wewe national Combination sound Roma.
Thank you. Hebu tusalamiane kwa hewa tu. Nione my students. Tusalamiane wanafunzi. Wale wanafunzi the top 10 walisomwa. Chukua kiti chako kuja kaa hapa mbele. Wewe kama ulikuwa top 10, chukua kiti chako kuja kaa hapa. Guest of honor, my brother, my friend, my comrade, my warrior, Dickson Maungu, MP Luanda, and member of the National Assembly Education Committee and Research, my colleagues, members of the County Assembly of Kakamega, my brother, the DCC, and your colleagues from national government, the principals under Kesha from both sub-counties, my dear students, friends and teachers, on this day are the grounds of Holy Family Musende. I want to appreciate all of you. I want to thank all of you. I want to say you are my heroes for spending a whole day talking about changing our lives through education. I have no better words to say other than saying, let my God bless all of you. Amen. My people, I have a guest to speak to you, but I want to say a number of things. First, it is not lost until it is declared lost. Oh, yes. And it is not won until you do it win. Oh, yes. So for teachers of Lugari, this gives us an opportunity to emerge stronger. We need to clap for ourselves for pulling this one through. I was worried about the credibility, but I can confirm to you, Engineer Maungu, that this exam has been really credible. You know, I come from a community that people believe that the girl child is disadvantaged. I want to say
Engineer Maungu, if you look at the results today and the number of registration, the boy child in Lugari is in danger. Please, please, who will help me save the boy child? I have 2,000 girls, I have 1,800 boys registered for exams. You know why? Because the men whom we are here, we are not taking our responsibility seriously. Shame on us. As I walk around schools, when I have Parents' Day, when I have Educational Day, MCS will confirm with me. Tunakutananga na washosho na wamama. Kwa kila watu 10, 6 ni wamama. Ama hata 7. DCC and national government, my political colleagues and friends, we need to go out there and talk as men and agree that we need to do something about ourselves to get education moving forward. If you look at these students, the top 10 students in the constituency, even the girls are a majority. Can we clap for the girls in the Lugari constituency? You know, and Nima will tell you, where is she? She will tell you this one. I would never eat, anytime she beat me in English, she used to be a very good English student. And she knows we would not even greet each other for a whole week. I look at her and say, Jano linishinda wewe. But the boy child of today is very comfortable to be beaten by a girl child. Something has gone wrong. Ian, are you there? Are you listening to me? Wanyonyi, are you there? Are you listening to me? Aha. And the girls, I'm telling you, do it. Beat them properly. Paka wasalimu amri. Aya. Paka wafanye nini? Teachers of Lugari, I've told you in me you have a partner, you have a friend, you have a defender. But please, do me one favor. Just take care of my child in school. Just ensure I'm getting something. You know, I've always complained that I cannot have a child from Angayu with 300 marks and comes back in the village from Bishop Jenga with a D. I'll never forgive you. Please, just do it for me. Do it for God. Do it for this community. Secondly, I want to congratulate teachers, especially the setters and the examiners who marked the papers. This is what I like. Your commitment. And the DOSs, you are here. Just stand. I want to appreciate you in my own way. Today, you are the engine of this thing we are doing here. I don't know who represents you. I want to give you a gift. I was told you are 51. Your representative can come and pick from me 51,000 shillings. You are my people on the deck. Oh, very well. Just tell this, I just want them to buy a drink on their way back home. I want to appreciate ABN, St. Augustine, and Luandeti DEB. I'm very particular, and St. Cecilia. I want to, the teacher of Luandeti DEB. And I want to assure you that on Monday, I'll join the mathematics department in Luandeti DEB for motivation. I will be there at 10 o'clock because you deserve it. You have several A's in mathematics. I mean, you are my hero, my friend. You are my hero. Yes, we can do these things. You know? But I have a problem. I don't understand why you have so many A's in mathematics and you perform so. That biology is mistaught. The exam has shown it. Yeah. If you say it was unfair, the exam has shown it. Those of us who are saying, oh, unajua, hakuna kujua sasa. Please, let's go back and do something. I want to join my colleagues who pointed out that really booster subjects we perform, we underperform. Computer. Eh? Computer. Hey, CRE. Guy. History and government. You know? French. Hapana. Agriculture. Principal ABN. This agriculture animal, you know about it. Please. Tusikombane hii mambo ya agriculture. Tusikombane. Because you know. You people know. What are the lessons learned? Basic. One, that we have an opportunity gap. So can we utilize the time remaining to fill the opportunity gap? Second lesson, that our opportunity lies in the booster subjects. If we work on it, we are up there. Third lesson, that if we teach something about the compulsory subject, especially biology and chemistry and Kiswahili, we are home and dry. Final lesson, that I have students with the capability to break the ceiling. I repeat, that I have students with the capability to break the ceiling. And the 10 of you sitting before me, I'll never forgive you if you don't deliver my A, because you have the potential for delivering my A. This week on Monday, Ian, you assured me you're giving me an A. True or false? I was in your school. What did you tell me? You are giving me an A. What did you tell him when I visited your school? You can see. I have a promise from everyone here. So teachers, I start with this. Where I come from. Tunasemanga uko na nini kwa mfuko yangu ya mfuko ya naanza na hii yangu. Mniletee hii ingine. Hii ni yangu. Hii si yenu. Hii ni yangu. Now, for teachers, you have said some things. I will want Honorable Maungu to deal with it because I've talked about them. He will deal with the issue of promotion, what we are doing. He will deal with all other issues around JSS, the challenge of JSS. And please clap for Maunga and I for removing categorization of schools. I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Hiyo mnyama ilikuwa mbaya. You saw the other day,
The deputy president was in a school which has everything in a check here 50 million. Eh? And it has everything. 7 buses, sijui nini, lakini amekuja tu because it's a national school. Eh? So we removed it. We will all be equal. Sisi wote tutoshane. Now, I want to give special thanks to the Legable team, Archbishop Nyega, for flying high and winning at the county level. And I also want to appreciate the racket teams of Sulumet, the 6 players. And as we agreed, Archbishop, I agree with you, Malama MCA, the 6 will join ABN in the camp so that we prepare well. ABN, you must win. Please, not only the national, but Eastern Central, because that's where you belong. Eh? Cheti, unasikia hiyo? Wanafunzi wa ABN, mnasikia hiyo? We must do what? Yeah, we must bring it home. I want to appreciate Munyuki for reaching the same final. Ile unyama ilitendeka ni sawa. Nilikuwa sijafika. Siku nyingine tu tutakutana na hiyo Kakamega High School. Watajua sisi ni nani. Tutakungoja tu. I want to appreciate Mukuyu girls. You missed the trophy. The winner's trophy for netball by an inch. Please go back on the drawing board and all will be well. Sulumet volleyball team, thank you so much. As I finish, what I wanted to say today, I'm encouraged with those results. Let me tell you the truth. I'm encouraged. Because why? I'm able to see, I'm able to see the gaps. And as I come to your schools, we will work on the gaps together. Finally, Engineer Maungu, I want to say that I closed the last financial year very well. I was able to get some funds for some schools. And please, if your school did benefit, I have a plan for it. We were able to get some infrastructure funds from the ministry for Sipande AIC 1 million shillings, St. Boniface Magara 1 million shillings, Namirima 1 million shillings, Kulumbeni 1 million shillings, and of course Luandeti, you must be having something special with me. I don't know what it is. Luandeti, you got another 1 million shillings, and yes, St. Cecilia 1 million shillings. That's what we mean by partnership. Hiyo si ya CDF, hiyo ni mambo ingine. As we do that, please, we have a plan for each of these schools here. Like this morning, we launched a 200 capacity dormitory. The construction is ongoing. We started today at Shekalini Secondary School. I want to appreciate the principal here and the head teacher, the chair of the board. Principals, you have been wondering all the time I talk about Holy Family. If you look at this environment, does it not look different? I'm asking principals, does this environment not look different? That's what I mean by an organized school. That's what I mean. And I have no shame. Maungu has told me, he's here, that he's going to send his principals to this school. What has even shocked Maungu is that we've been here until the students were running their program and he didn't see them out. They have only come after they have finished their program to join us. That is what I mean by a planned school. You enter the compound, you see a new lease of life. In fact, it is even more organized than my home. I was here when it was very dry all over. This is the place here was green. Na principal, nisikusifu hivi kesho nikuje umeharibu. You've done well. This must reflect. Now I put on a lot of pressure on you. It must reflect in academic results. Eh? We don't eat greens. Eh? Wanafunzi wa Holy Family. It must reflect in what? Academic results. Form 4 wa shule wako wapi kusimama? Mnajua tulisema na nyinyi auzia. No joke. You can see.
Moja peke yake ndika hapa. Tarudi hapa tutaonana na nyinyi. I need to see you more here because you promised me. It must reflect what your organization is. Thank you. Before I bring my brother Maungu to say something, I have prisoner. I'm donating 3 minutes to you just on what we need to do in the final lap. What is it that we need to do in the final lap? This is son of the soil. He comes from Anyona's home, a place called Ivona. But he's a resident of Trans Nzoia. A publisher, a writer, an academic icon. This is what we are known for. Hii mumetoa wapi? Karibu.
Thank you, sir. The guest of honor, our member of parliament, the principals, all the teachers and the students. Good evening. I want to give out this dose. First of all, I looked at the sign and the results, and this is the medicine. Practical work in sciences can make all the learners pass even without reading the notes. When the teachers do a lot of practicals by guiding them, they will all pass science subjects. That is the problem that I saw. If biology can be the last subject in the schools, my brothers, I'm also a teacher. Let us put in a lot of efforts. We lift our Lugari constituency. I'm one of you. And we can even visit one another to advise each other, and we perform well. I am not me. Member of Parliament, I so much wish that our teachers are supposed to do what we call benchmarking in the performing schools. If they can do the benchmarking and they come to implement what they have seen, they will improve in these results. Another kind of motivation, Mheshimiwa, we have some teachers here who have performed well in some other areas. Please, sir, use the UNESCO. Let them be sponsored to go for further studies. When they come, they will perform like nobody. Thank you very much, sir.
Asante. We have a project running. The 4 schools that were chosen for troubleshooting, he will be coming around very soon. You work with him. Let's see how it goes. I'm sure you're wondering, why these so many things of football and wherever it looks. No, this is not football. This is for volleyball. Tomorrow, we are launching one of the most entertaining volleyball tournament. A national volleyball tournament being hosted by one Nabina Bwera in honor of a position I've been given by the Kenya Volleyball Federation as the county patron of volleyball. So with me, I have
a national official volleyball. Just 1 minute to say hi. Osinde, where are you? We will be in Maturu, and I'm hoping the participating schools don't let the schools from outside Lugari go with the cups. You will see, iko cup hapo kubwa na iko pesa, wasiende na pesa yangu bwana.
Amjambo nyinyi wote. Amjambo tena. My name is Arosinde Wamusamia. I'm the General Secretary of Kenya Volleyball Federation. I come from Maungu's place, maybe he has never known me. I'm the father to Dennis Muhanji, who plays rugby Kenya, though apparently is now in the USA. Mheshimiwa, I didn't know that you have this type of operation in your area. I came yesterday. I've been able to go all the wards, 6 wards in the area, and I've seen a lot of wonders. No wonder that all the MCAs are working with you. Congratulations. Keep up. I may not have much to say because we have a lot to do tomorrow. As Mheshimiwa has told you, actually, because of this good work, KVF appointed, I'm the patron of Kenya Volleyball Federation, the region that covers Kakamega County and the Vihiga County. So Mheshimiwa, congratulations, welcome, and your first event is tomorrow, which I strongly believe is an event that almost all players will be involved. Lastly, sports is a curriculum by itself. We have a degree which is normally at the Kenyatta University Sports Science. Most of you know sports science. This one has become an issue because the aged don't exercise. The theme of the event of tomorrow is to try and cushion drug.
A storage. That is the kind of arrangement I want for Lugari. Helen, can you come and say, and you have a half a minute. If you cannot say what you want in half a minute, forget about what you want.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa, our chief guest engineer, our beloved member of parliament, Mheshimiwa Nabii, walimu, wazazi na wanafunzi. Praise the Lord. Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. A lot has been said. But today, I almost broke down when the results were being read here. But I consoled myself that candidates, you still have 3 months to sit for your exams. And I told myself, it's for real, the boy child is endangered. Because nowadays, ladies, we are not going for the tall, dark, handsome men. We are going for career men with a swollen wallet. How will you get there? Just through education. You have no option. And number 2, for women, men are not looking for how handsome or wife material you look like. Men are going for career women. For you to be a career woman, the only option is doing best in education. Your man comes with a Lexus 570, tomorrow you come with a Mercedes S-Class 550. That is the life we want tomorrow. And I just want to challenge you that because you have this opportunity with this great man, why don't you also challenge him by performing to your very, very best? Please, that is my urge for the candidates. For the Bishop Jenga girls, I'm an alumni. and I'm a daughter of this soil. I just come from the village here. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I thank God because I know I'm a role model to some of my young girls who come from my village. They want to thank God for that. Na nataka niambie wazazi kitu moja, jameni. Hawatawaambia lakini mwacha niwaambie. Tushikilie walimu ndio watoto wetu wanawiri. Tunaweza saidia shule kulipa tu fees in time, kuongelesha walimu, we motivate them. Unajua sisi ndio tunafanya hata results zinarudi chini kidogo because we are not motivating walimu wetu. Please hold our walimu mkono so that watoto wetu wanawiri. Thank you so much Mheshimiwa. God bless you.
Thank you.
Just a minute.
Niliwaambia. Si niliwaambia? Oh.
No. Hapa na mambo ya elimu ilinibeba sana. By the way, mimi nimpenda elimu sana. Wazazi wangu walikuwa walimu. Mimi mkiniona msichana mrembo kama mimi, natafuta kiti ya Women Rep Kakamega County. Na Kakamega County nataka mama ule ametokezea na ameamua. Na mimi nasema mkitembea simuongee na mbunge alishike mkono jameni. Nilete kiti nyumbani, si ndio? Asante. Mimi naitwa Helen Kumbuchi. Natoka tu hapa Chekalini.
Haya.
Asante.
Haya, wewe enda bwana. Unakoroga watoto wangu akili, wewe enda. Haya. Nataka tujitayarishe kidogo. In 1987, July 26, I received my mock results for A-level. The results looked like the ones I'm seeing here. I actually had not made them to go to university. So I had to do a meeting with myself. I summoned a meeting with Nabina Boyra, the person, the mind, the structure, the emotional. And I made one decision that I'm not only going to go to university, but I'm going to be the best student in Musingu. Records are there to speak. Go to Musingu, and I made a decision to break my own ceiling. So students, I was where you were in 1987. I made a decision, and I passed very highly. Very, very highly. Can you summon a meeting with yourselves and go for the A you want to go for? Students, are you going to do that? Yes. Are you going to do that? Yes. So be it. Let the God of Moses, the God of Isaac, bless you, give you your will, give you the environment you require to give me the results that will make me a happy person as I invest in education for now and the future. Amen. Can we raise in our feet? Nani nilete hiyo kitu yangu hiyo? Jicho tu, unajua ile kitu yangu hiyo imenabeba hiyo. Nataka nilete maungu. Mbona? Wewe, twende. Hata hapo sisi twende. Wewe,
Mama wangu
my brother Maungu. Welcome to Lugari. Welcome to our release of exams.
Asanti sana 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 ndugu yangu, rafiki yangu Bwana Nabii Nabwera. DJ nafikiri itabidi aongezwe mshahara, sio? Halo? Halo halo. Mimi kwa jina naitwa Dickson Maungu aka Power Soul kutoka kule Rwanda. Power Soul kwa sababu mimi nakata chini kwa chini kabisa, sio? Natoka Bunyore, inchi ya mwana inyanya, mwana indumbu, mwana mabele. Leo niko hapa Lugari ili kujoin ndugu yangu na rafiki yangu kwa sababu ya mambo ambayo ni muhimu sana. Mambo kuhusu elimu. Wana Lugari, niseme asante sana kwa sababu niko hapa kwa mwaliko ya Mheshimiwa Nabii Nabwera. Basi uongozi wote ambao uko hapa siku ya leo, wakiwemo wabunge wetu wa County Assembly, wakiwemo DCC na Ngao Community, wakiwemo principals wetu wote na wanafunzi na Ramsesia Mwesi Mulembe hali. Asanteni sana kwa sababu leo hii tumekuja hapa kushuhudia na kupata kuona vile ambavyo mambo yanapangwa. Mmoja akasema kwamba hii imeenda, sio? Mimi nahakikisha kwamba ni kweli imefanya namna gani? Imefanya namna gani? Nafikiri leo nimetoka Lugari na jina nyingine ya Mheshimiwa Nabii kwamba hii imeenda. Mheshimiwa Nabii akapatiwa jina mzuri sana Nabii. You know Nabii ni prophet. Na nimeona kweli ni nabii wa ukweli, sio? Sio kama yule Yesu wa Tongaren ambaye anadanganya wengine. Huyu ni nabii wa ukweli na pia ni daraja, maanisha kwamba anatoa katika sehemu moja akitupeleka katika sehemu nyingine. Basi nasema asante sana Mheshimiwa Nabii, kwa kuwa ni vema mimi kama mwenzako katika kamati ya elimu nije hapa siku ya leo ili kushuhudia matokeo ya mtihani wa kidato cha 4, kushuhudia launch of a strategic plan na vile vile pia kuona kwamba website ya Lugari imetokezea. I want to say this without fear of contradiction, that tunapokuwa katika vikundi vyetu, Nabii, you are the first one to release a strategic plan of all the 290 constituencies. Lugari is the first one. Hata Rwanda yangu haijakuwa tayari, lakini nimeona kwamba Lugari imetangulia, nami niko hapa kuona kwamba iko sawa. Walimu wetu ambao wako hapa siku ya leo, more than 4 decades ago, a young man by the name Peter, who was a teacher in Nakuru, met a young teacher by the name Margaret, a teacher in Nakuru, and together they gave birth to a son. That son is the person speaking to you today. I am a son of a teacher and I'm proud of teachers. Why not? Because the teachers who brought me up, I would not be what I am today. So I'm very proud of teachers. Kwa hivyo walimu wangu nisema asanteni sana kwa kazi mzuri ambayo imefanya kuona kwamba siku hii ya leo imekuwa siku ya fanaka, imekuwa siku ya kuweza kuendelea vizuri. Kuna mengi yamesemwa ndio, lakini napoona katika masomo naona kwamba hakuna jambo la busara, hakuna jambo la faida mno kuliko masomo ambayo tunapatia wangwana. Na napokaa hapa siku ya leo kuona kwamba we are the top 10, I want to pray and believe that the top 10 shall stick here and shall have more performing even better for them to have better grades. Kwamba APN, nimesikia nito kwamba Archbishop Njenga Gat, kuona kwamba St. Cecilia wakipatiwa na Londeti DB ambao wamekuwa ni top 1, 2 and number 3. I want to say congratulations. Wale ambao wako nyuma, ni jukumu letu leo hii ambayo haya matokeo yameonyesha kwamba tunasimamia wapi, what is our bearing as a people. I want to pray and believe that teachers, we have a feedback. We have been exposed. Somebody said, Madam said that this was supposed to expose our nakedness. And indeed, a mean score of 4.8 is not enough. A mean score of 4.1 isn't enough. A mean score of 4.0 can never be adequate. These exams, therefore, were meant to expose the weaknesses, were meant to bring out the challenges that we face as a people so that we can put more effort in the nearing 4 months, so that inapofika October, tuko kwanza. Na vile nimesema ni kwamba nimeona mheshimiwa ameniambia kwamba these exams are real. Mnavyotambua katika kamati ya elimu tumekuwa tukitembea huku nchini kuona kwamba mitihani wa mwaka jana ulikuwa na wizi sana. We have been doing public inquiry on matters to deal with exam integrity. And I'm happy when I hear that the exams released today are of great integrity. Sio kwamba mwanafunzi amepatiwa alama ambaye anastahili afanye namna gani apatiwe. So it's our prayer that the young people before us, that is the 51 schools represented today, kwamba the 4 months left before mfanye mtihani wa mwisho, mtakuwa kuweka bidii, mtakuwa kuona kwamba ni wapi ambapo tuko na upungufu, ni wapi ambapo tunazidi kuongeza nguvu zaidi ili matokeo yawe mazuri. I want to say congratulations to all of us, and I believe that we can make it. When I was in school, mwalimu mara mingi alisema kwamba work hard now and you shall work less in future. Hello, wanafunzi mko? Kwamba huu ni wakati wako wa kuamka mapema zaidi. Huu ni wakati wako wa kuweka bidii zaidi. Maana unapofanya kwa bidii sasa hivi, ule mwishowe utakuwa na ajira mzuri ambaye utakuwa ni kuenjoy matunda, sio? Lakini unapokosa kuweka bidii, unapoona kwamba unasukumwa, hauna nafasi ya kusoma na kufanya yale yanayohitajika, believe you me, kule mbele life will be very difficult for you. So ole wako yule ambaye ata relax ama kwamba ataenda kuchill mahali fulani akose kufanya bidii. Lakini iwapo utaweka bidii kama mwanafunzi, iwapo utaweka bidii, uone kwamba alama yako imepanda kuimprove, believe you me, you will have a better life in kule mbele. Because unaposoma you have something good. Somebody once told me that only 2 things can define a person. One is the qualification you hold, the certificate you have. Believe you me, if you get an E, that's life all. Itasema kwamba certificate yako form 4, you got an E. But if you got an A, it will always be said that you got a what? An A. It's my prayer and my desire as I ask our young people here today, kwamba tuweke bidii kwamba certificate ambayo unapata mwisho mwaka huu iwe ni certificate ambayo iko na jina mzuri. Sio a certificate with a good name. Candidates, are we there? A certificate with what? A good name. A good name is a good grade. I want to say this also, that kwamba tunapoona vile ambavyo mitihani inafanywa, Lugari is bigger than Luanda in that you have 51 schools. In Luanda, I only have 37, which is 1 sub-county. And I believe that having all these minds put together, kuona kwamba walimu wamejitolea na kuona wamefanya moderation ya ile mitihani, kuona kwamba imesahihishwa vizuri, imekuwa tabulated vizuri, it is indeed a great gesture from teachers, and also thank you. And for Mheshimiwa Nabii to sacrifice and ensure that this is the first of its kind in Lugari, indeed Lugari has a new dawn. Sivyo? Lugari has what? A new? Lugari has something new, sio? Lugari has a new dawn. And I want to pray that Mheshimiwa Nabii, vile nimekutambua, vile nimekujua, may this continue. I sit in the same committee with this gentleman. Wacha niwaambie, kitu moja sitawaficha, anakuanga mkali. Hello? Akiona ujinga iko mahali ya juu kuficha, anakuambia direct. Na nimekuja hapa nimeona kumbe hata huku unakuwa mkali huko. Unajua, Mheshimiwa Nabii katika kamati ya elimu tumepigana sana. Kuna vitu vingi amekuwa akitetea. Na kama ni uongo anasema kwamba hapa kuna ukora. Na ndiposa kwamba teachers, you can confirm with me that we have had drastic changes in education sector courtesy of the great brains we have behind our Mheshimiwa Nabii na Bwana. Tafadhali mpigie makofi kwa hiyo kazi. He is my comrade. Wakati mimi si yuko, akiwa pale najua kwamba mambo iko sawa. Hata akiwa yuko ng'ambo, nikuwe kuna jambo la kusana muuliza Nabii, unasemaje kuhusu mswada? Ananiambia semako hivi. Mtanisamea mimi ni Mluya, semako, sio? Ananiambia semako hivi. So I want to say that we have a very good working rapport with him. And that's why I'm here today. And when I was coming, I did tell our chair that today Nabii anatoa mtihani wake, akaniambia kwamba nikuje niambie wanafunzi wa Lugari congratulations. Hello? Hello? Now, walimu, I'm sure many things have been said before. Kwamba kuna mengi ambayo yanafanyika katika wizara ya elimu. Kama kuna watu wamenyanyaswa zaidi katika Kenya hii ni wale wanaitwa nani? Walimu. Sio? I believe when we went in, teachers walikuwa wametupwa mbali, mambo inasemekana kama ni delocalization. As teachers, delocalization was used as a punishment to punish any teacher who had a divergent opinion. But I believe through the committee, we were able to have a policy in Parliament, which now became a policy in the ministry, that every teacher who had been delocalized arudishwe mahali nyumbani so that he can work from home iwapo anapenda vile. And I'm proud to say that as a committee, we've tried the best we can to ensure that was a policy declaration, and all teachers who had earlier been delocalized to far-flung areas can now go back home and work from home. I believe as teachers also, we had a medical scheme which is still under consideration and aminate. Walimu wengi walinyanyaswa na kuumizwa. It is this committee that said kwamba ile moja inalipwa na walimu wanapoenda kwa hospitali ifanye kutolewa. Silitolewa kwa sababu ilinyanyasa walimu wetu wengi sana. And I want to say that I'm proud because I believe that as a committee we shall work together to ensure the welfare of our teachers is well taken care of for the betterment of the education ministry and department in our area. In terms of capitation, it is true kwamba kumekuwa na shida kubwa hivi kwamba shule hazipokei hela ya kutosha. Mimi na huyu muungwana juzi katika kamiti tuliuliza kwamba na waziri akasema kwamba pesa yote imekuwa released. But the question is, money was released from the exchequer, but this money has not reached our school. Ama imefika shuleni? Umefika shuleni? Bado. Right now, every school has a shortage of close to 4,000 shillings. So, we are asking the CS for Education, Bwana Machogu, who comes and appears before our committee, that Treasury has declared kwamba walitoa zile pesa za capitation zote za secondary schools. Can we have this money given back to our schools? So that teachers can be able to meet the needs of our schools. Ili walimu waweze, manake wanaajiri walimu, wako na repair, wako na walimu wameandika kwa BOM, ili waweze kufanya kwamba wale hayo mahitaji yameweza kufikiwa. So I want to ask our CS for Education, whom we shall always keep reminding, kwamba our teachers are suffering. Our schools are in distress because of inadequate capitation. And it's a high time that we as a country can also look at the amount of money given as capitation to our students, because it is surely na hii uchumi ya Ruto imeharibika sana. Hiyo pesa haifai namna gani? Haitoshi. Mimi hapo sijui kuongea kusificha kwa sababu serikali ya Ruto. Halo? Watu wamenyanyeka ama nyinyi mtajifinya hapa Lugari? Kule Rwanda tunaumia na gharama ya maisha. Hapa Lugari najua mambo ni vile vile, sio? Na hayo ya siasa tunaongea pale mbeleni. Tuko na JSS. Nilio wanafunzi wa class 6 ama grade 7, grade 8 and grade 9, wale wanafunzi ni wachanga sana kwenda kwa secondary kule juu. Hello? Hao wanafunzi they are too young to be in secondary school. Some of them are maybe 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. And we say that is a good policy when these kids are actually in the primary schools, ambapo wanaweza kusoma pale. Money has been released, but of course you are aware that kuna shule fulani ambazo hazijapata kupokea pesa zao za JSS. Our duty as a committee is to ensure that what we pass as a departmental committee of education has been implemented by the relevant ministry, in this case the Ministry of Education. My duty and that of my colleague and that of the entire committee is to ensure that kwamba pesa ya JSS iweze kupatiwa shule zetu ili waweze kuhudumia hawa wanafunzi ambao wangali wachanga sana. Mambo ya categorization of schools yao umetolewa kwamba ni vizuri shule ya Lugari hapa isipimanishwe na shule nyingine kule ambayo ni national school. Let all the schools be equal. Let's compete locally so that our kids can also, ile ya kufanya kwamba kulikuwa na categorization, it did bring a lot of stigma. Mwanafunzi ambaye alipita mtihani akaenda kwa shule akapata 405 marks, wote they in one school. You can never compare that school with a school here like I am. The entry behavior was of 250 marks. The entry behavior was of 300 marks, and you want to compare that teacher with a teacher whose entry mwanafunzi wake aliingia na marks 400 na kitu. So we said, let all our schools be equal. Sina hiyo? All our schools be equal. Nikimalizia sitakuwa na mengi ya kusema, manake najua njaa imetufinya sana. Kuna mambo mawili tumepata kuyasema na nitazidi kuyasema hapa, na ni kuhusu walimu ambao wameleta siku ya leo ingekuwa ya fanaka. One is on the acting teachers. Lots of our teachers are in acting capacity. Kweli ama si kweli? We have teachers ambao wame act kwa miaka 10. We have teachers ambao wame act kwa miaka 12. Recently, in our last meeting, one thing we did say is that acting should actually be reduced, so that mwalimu wame act shule fulani kwa miaka 10, alafu mwingine atolewa shule nyingine, anakuja anachukua nafasi ile, yeye anabaki ku act. Meaning we have now what we call professional acting teachers. I believe for the sake of our teachers and the teaching profession, one thing we have continued to push for is that this acting should actually be minimized. Very soon we are meeting SRC, so that any teacher who acts must be given a responsibility allowance for that acting. Manake mara mingi walimu wame act lakini hakuna kitu anafanya na gani anapatiwa. We have been able to summon SRC to appear before us and tell us why is it that teacher can act for 4 years but he or she is getting nothing. Why is it that teacher can act for 10 years and he or she is getting nothing? Remember, acting should only be for 6 months. Acting should only be for 6 months, and therefore we are asking, and we have actually initiated that acting in our schools must be a thing of the past. A teacher who is acting may lack the instruments required to implement policy and actually enforce some of the policy decisions as given by the ministry. Lastly is on promotion of teachers. Hivi majuzi mimi niliattend sherehe fulani kule Marakwet, sherehe ya mwalimu ambaye alikuwa anastaafu. Huyu mwalimu kwa miaka 32 alifundisha kwa shule moja kwa grade moja kwa miaka 32. Hiyo ni ungwana kweli? Hello, hiyo ni ungwana kweli? Huo si ungwana. So we are saying, in fact, Nabi will agree with me that in our last budget allocation, we did have 1.5 billion that was proposed by the Committee for Education for the promotion of teachers. More so, the cadres of D2 and D1, where majority of our teachers are, hawajaweza kusongezwa wapi? Mbele. Sikalimbo, ili kuona kwamba tumeweza kumalizia vile. Napo malizia kwa mambo ambayo ni ya kitaifa. As a country, we are facing a very, very difficult time as a country. We are facing a very, very difficult time as a nation. And I call upon the leadership of this country to ensure that there's peace, there's harmony, and there's agreement on matters that touch on us. Kwa mfano, mambo kuhusu gharama ya maisha imekuwa ni juu sana. Wengine wetu tumepinga, nami nazidi kupinga, kwa sababu ni haki ya mwananchi kupata haki yake. Ni haki ya sisi kama viongozi kuona kwamba hii nchi ni ya kila mtu. Na sisi kama viongozi tumezidi kuwa mstari wa mbele kusema kwamba it is important that we ensure the cost of living has been brought down. And you cannot bring the cost of living down unapoongeza taxation. There's no way we can bring the cost of living down unapoongeza gharama ya maisha kupitia ushuru ama kufuja mali ya serikali kupitia kwa ufisadi. Jana nimemuona waziri wa barabara anasema kwamba katika SGR Kenya ilipoteza shilingi 707 milioni. Huo ni uongo. Hello? Huo ni uongo. Wale wangwana walipunja glass ya maua. Hiyo ilikuwa 700 kweli. Wanaunga njia ya kuiba zile pesa. So we are saying that we are watching. There is no way what happened on Wednesday can cost on SGR Kenya shillings 707 million. These guys are preparing ground so that they can manipulate books on damages. They can manipulate books on repairs to say that they spent 700 million. Let that be quantified by a certified engineer to ensure how much is it that was lost on that day. Na hiyo ilifanywa pia na wakora, sio waandamanaji. Kwa sababu tunahakikisha kwamba kuna watu walibebwa pale wenda kuona kwamba they bring mayhem, and we as leaders shall speak that because that is our duty as leaders. Mwisho kabisa, nilipokuja hapa kuna kikundi cha wanaskauti ambao walikuwa ninakagua kwa leaders. Sijui wako wapi, wanafunzi 15 hivi. The young boys. I joined scouting when I was in class 4 as a Sungura club member. Hao wanafunzi 15 walikuwa hapa wana scouting. Where are they? Ama washaenda? The scouts. Naona wako kule. Ya, tafadhali ni karibu. Sijui kama ulikuwa scout wewe. You are scout. Sasa. You know, these scouts, wazazi na walimu, mnaona wangwana? Hawa wangwana walikuwa pale na gwaride and they are looking beautiful. But I believe they will be much better if they were in uniform. Hello? They will be much better if they were in uniform. Si namna hiyo? As a young scout many years ago, I enjoyed being a scout. Kuona zile sheria 11 za scout ziko sawa. I want to start a project for these young people. Project ya uniform, sio? Ili kwamba wanapo wapi huyu mtu wangu? Uko mbele. Basi ili wanapoanza mambo yao wakuwa na fadhila mzuri. Kwa hivyo natoa shilingi 30,000 ili ianzishe mradi wa uniform ya hawa vijana ambao wanafanya kazi nzuri sana. Mwisho kabisa, principal wa shule hii ya Musembe ni kama kusema kwamba I'm very proud to be in Musembe, a school in its own caliber. I'm very proud to be in Musembe, a school of its own class. Nilifikiri kwamba leo wanafunzi walifunga hawakuwa shuleni. Lakini mbona wameingia hapa manake wamekuwa na utulivu wa hali ya juu sana, sio? So mimi najua kwamba mtazidi kuwa na nidhamu vile ili shule hii iweze kushinda zile shule ilikuwa inaitwa APN. Hello? Inawezekana? Inawezekana? Kwamba shule ya Musembe ishinde shule ya APN, inawezekana? Inawezekana shule ya Musembe ishinde shule ya St. Cecilia? Inawezekana shule ya Musembe ishinde shule ya Lwadeti? Basi chezeni kama nyinyi, sio? Ili muweke bidii. Asanteni sana.
Makofi kwa ndugu Maungu. Nikiwa ninamhitaji father kuja nifanyie jambo moja. Father yuko wapi? Father nilikuwa naye hapa, ameenda wapi? Padri, sababu ya mimi kukuita, mimi nataka kurelease hao wanafunzi na walimu wao to God, so that God can do for me what I cannot do. Na ningelipenda wanafunzi wote ambao wana form 4 mahali mliko, tokeni kwa viti yenu mkuje hapa mbele nyuma ya hawa wenzenu. Scouts, you can go. Hiyo uniform yenu pesa isipotosha mtaniona. Mtaniona. Form 4 kuja mbele nyuma pale. Principals mwende nyuma, msumbuke watoto wenu. I've always told you, when I retire from everything else, I will be preaching the word of God. Takuwa napeleka mioyo kwa Mungu. Ndugu Maungu amesema jambo hapa. Nataka wanahabari mshike ujumbe wangu huu. Nataka kulaani kitendo ambacho kilikuwa Kakamega jana. Arresting of Governor Opara Emeritus was illegal and called for intimidation, which we condemn in the strongest words possible. We support Oparanya, and on Wednesday, the world will see that we support Oparanya. On Wednesday. So, Father, I want to ask my colleagues to come. We release the children to God. Father, I believe this will not go in vain. I can tell you. The jinx of A, pepo ambalo limetufunga kupata alama ya stand hapa Kakame, hapa Lugari, tunaliondoa leo. Walimu mnaamini? Wanafunzi mnaamini?
Yes.
Mnaamini?
Yes.
Wacha tukubali padri amkabidhi ninyi kwa niaba ya sisi wote kwa mikono yake Mwenyezi Mungu, na yote yatawezekana. Asante padri.
So tuamini na tuombe. Kwa jina la Baba na la Mwana na la Roho Mtakatifu. Amen. Tuombe. Mungu Baba Mwenyezi, tunasema ni asante kwa sababu wewe ni mwema, wewe ni mwaminifu. Tulipoanza kikao hiki tulikualika uweze kuwa pamoja na sisi, na tunapoendelea kukamilisha tunasema ni asante kwa sababu yote ni kwa ajili ya uwezo wako. Mungu Baba Mwenyezi, yote ambayo tumefanya siku ya leo, yote ambayo tumeongea siku ya leo, tunasema ni asante. Tunakushukuru kwa ajili ya viongozi wetu, tunakushukuru kwa ajili ya walimu na wanafunzi ambao tumejumuika hapa kwa ajili ya masomo. Mungu Baba Mwenyezi, tumeongea mengi, tumejifunza mengi. Tunaomba kwamba uendelee kuwa pamoja na sisi. Hasa tunakabidhi hawa wanafunzi watainiwa mikononi mwako. Tunajua kwamba bila wewe sisi hatuwezi chochote kama wanadamu, lakini kwa uwezo wako tunajua kwamba yote inawezekana. Tunawakabidhi hawa watainiwa wetu kwa mwaka huu mikononi mwako. Uweze kuwajalia hekima, kuwajalia akili, uweze kuwajalia Roho yako Mtakatifu awaongoze, hasa siku hizi ambazo zimebaki chache wanapojiandaa kufanya mtihani wao wa KCSE. Mungu Baba Mwenyezi, uweze kuwa pamoja na wao, waweze kufanya mtihani huu vizuri, waweze kupita, ili tuweze kuona matokeo mazuri katika hii constituency yetu. Mungu Baba Mwenyezi, tunakushukuru kwa hasa viongozi wetu, mbunge wetu Nabii. Tunakushukuru pia kwa mgeni wetu, mbunge wetu Maungo, viongozi wote ambao wamehudhuria kikao hiki. Tunasema ni asante. Tunaomba uwabariki wanapofanya kazi zao, uweze kuwa kiongozi wao, uweze kuwaelekeza, wahudumie watu wako jinsi wewe unavyotaka. Hasa Mungu, bariki pia walimu wetu, bariki walimu wakuu wanapoendelea kuandaa hawa wanafunzi. Mungu uweze kuwa kiongozi, uweze kuwajalia neema, wafanye hiyo kazi kwa ajili ya uwezo wako. Mungu, hata yale ambayo hatujaomba, tuna imani kwamba utatujalia. Tunaomba haya yote kwa njia ya Kristo Bwana wetu. Amen. Kwa jina la Baba, la Mwana na la Roho Mtakatifu.
Amen. Wanafunzi shangwe. Asante, tuketi. Wanafunzi turudi kwa nafasi yetu. Wenye programu mchukue programu yenu, mimi yangu yameisha. Mkubwa wa programu.
Haya, asante sana. Tumpigie mheshimiwa makofi tafadhali. Haya, awamu hii ndakuwa nawapa mwelekeo jinsi ya kupata chakula chetu. Principals wote na walimu na baadhi ya wageni ambao wamekuwa hapa kwenye VIP tent, wote tutaenda kule kwa library. Wanafunzi wote chakula yetu tutaipata huko kwa hall, na mgeni wetu wa heshima Mheshimiwa Nabii ambaye na chief guest DCC, ACC na sub county director na 2 keshi chairs, tutakuwa tunaelekea kule kwa boardroom, tutakuwa tunapata chakula yetu kule kwenye boardroom. Asanteni sana. Nimekuwa wenu MC Dries the entertainer, nikiwa na my DJ anaitwa DJ Yeriko. Asante sana.
The conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
Basi tusubiri kidogo uweze kumaliza na wimbo wa taifa vile tulianza
tumalize na wimbo wa taifa tafadhali.
Toka